you've grown up in Desi, especially a Hindu family, you know throughout the year there are certain days where our parents go crazy about buying gold. Hi, my name is Vaishali Patel and I'm the CEO of Sanskar Teaching, and in this video I'm going to talk about Akhaa Teej, as we grew up calling it in Gujarat, or Akshaya Tritiya. And what is it? This is the day of new beginnings. So if you're planning to start a new venture, for example, if somebody's getting married, you're buying a new house, a new car, normally in Hindu families, we look for a good muhurt or a time or planetary alignment. You know, this day of Akshaya Tritiya or Akhaa Teej is 100% auspicious. You don't have to look any further. So if it's on the calendar and if you're planning a pleasant event, you could do it on this day. It works. Many people say that, you know, it's called Akshaya Tritiya because Akshay literally means Jenokshay Thai Naite, meaning in English it would be something that's imperishable. And Tritiya is the third day of Vaishakh Mahino in Sukla Paksh. What does that mean? So I know most of you just know the months as January, February, March, you know, that's the Gregorian calendar. When I was growing up in India, we were taught the months' names in the Vedic calendar, which is Kartak, Magsar, Posh, Maha, Fagan, Chaitra, Vaishakh, Jed, Ashad, Shravan, Bhadra, and Asha. And if you could tell, I have to look because I don't have it memorized anymore. Anyhow, those are the months, and it's really nice for you and your family to sit down and figure out when is your birthday according to those months, not January, February, March. I'll give you a hint though. Kartak, the first month, starts in November, December time when Diwali or New Year happens for us. So those are the Hindu months. And another story is that this is the day Sudama went to Krishna Bhagwan. That was his friend. So if you don't know the story of Krishna, his childhood friend Sudama was a very poor guy, and once Krishna Bhagwan moves to this giant palace and Sudama goes to visit him, he doesn't know what to take. As you know, we Desi people or Indian people have a customary thing when we go to visit somebody, we take a gift. And so Sudama didn't know because he didn't own any material possession, so he had some chokha or tandul and he took it with him. This is the day that he went to visit Krishna and he brought him the gift of those rice. Another story is that this is also the day that Ganeshji wrote Mahabharata and Ved Vyas narrated it to the world. This is also the day when there are two versions of this story, that Krishna Bhagwan gave the Akshaya Patra, or the pot that, you know, where the food never ends, to Draupadi, or Surya Dev gave it to Yudhishthir. This is all part of the Mahabharata, or not Bhagavad Gita, but Mahabharata story. And Akshaya Patra is basically a pot or a blessing that Krishna gives to either Draupadi or Yudhishthir, and it could feed an army, basically. They would never go hungry. So as you could tell, all of these, you know, happy, pleasant, good things happen on this day. In Jainism, this is also the day where there's a story of Tirthankar Bhagwan Adinath, and you could Google the story, and it's a wonderful story. So it's, you know, I know that we've kind of accustomed to buying gold on this day, but actually there's nothing in scriptures that says you have to buy gold. It's more about being grateful for all the blessings that you do have. So donation actually has a bigger significance on these days than actually gathering your wealth. And, you know, just like many traditions over a period of time, things get, you know, in Gujarati we say બધું upbrowns થઈ જાય ને કાર્ડ પ્રમાણે બદલાય. હું મારું થોડું add કરું, you add yours, and then it becomes something else. But don't get caught up in buying gold. Gold is a great investment, so don't get me wrong. If your family buys gold, go for it. But also think of those that are less fortunate and do something to help them as well. Our family, our tradition is that we perform a little puja where we go out into Mother Earth in dirt. So dharti or jameen par, we do kanku, chokha, hardar, gourd, and dahi. So I normally have it in a little koryu because I dig a hole and I just bury this. So if you could see, it has kanku, chokha, gourd, and dahi, and then you could offer this to Mother Earth. Basically, your true wealth is the food that grows through the ground, and the ability to digest that food. So this is our way of showing gratitude to Lakshmi Ma, to all the gods and goddesses, to thank them for blessing us with food. And of course, you light a little devo as all traditions go, and break a little nariyal if you want to. But ultimately, this would be a fun thing to talk about with your children, that what is Akhaa Teej and why do we celebrate it?